So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So listen, man, a little bit of insight on your boy L, man. Since I can remember as a youngin', man, there's always been a part of me that wanted to move to New York. I don't know what it is, what just drove me to it. I guess, you know, the allure of New York. It's New York. It's New York. You know what I mean? It's New York. So always wanted to live there, part of me did. And almost actually came close to it, right? Me and Queen had went out and got the books about different places in New York, and we researched the schools and everything. And we had picked a place. Westchester. I think it was the place we were going. Was it Westchester? I think I might have to ask Queen. But I think it was Westchester we were gonna move to. Went up for my mom's wedding, got into an accident, and with me being in rehab up there in East Orange, or was it West Orange? I can't remember which one the facility was in. Me being in rehab up there, and once I was stable enough to be shipped back down here to home, which was Georgia for me, they sent me to a facility here in Atlanta. We got to Atlanta, and we had lived in Atlanta once before, but moved back home. And when we came back for the accident, we fell in love with Atlanta all over again. That accident changed us because we had actually went up for my mom's wedding, and our plan was to go up for the wedding and also go over and look for places. We hadn't told anybody, nothing about it, bro. You know what I mean? But that accident changed our landing spot of where we moved to. Like true story. You know what I mean? And there's a lot more that went into it, but just the to make a story not so long version of it. You know what I mean? But one thing you hear about New York, it's the prices. The prices, bro. The prices is just outstanding. So what you always hear about. So this video here is inside the smallest apartment in New York. 60 feet. 60 feet. Now, I see this and I still think expensive. I bet this is gonna cost probably what a one-bedroom house would probably cost down here, if I'm guessing. Just I know I might be off by a lot, but when you think of New York, you just think massive prices. Massive prices. All right, so we're gonna check this video out, man. Shout out to all my New York family, bro. Let's go.
This is officially the small
That looks literally like solitary confinement.
A lot of you watching this know me as the guy who creates travel guides to exotic places around the world. The guy who did a workout with Thor, and of course the guy who tours luxury apartments around New York City. But not many people watching know that back in 2015, when I started this YouTube channel, I was living in a 250 square foot studio apartment with an ex-girlfriend at the time. That's two people living in a space the size of most walk-in closets. It's important to lay this backstory because when I first moved to New York City, I was broke. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I had a ton of student loan debt. So living in that tiny apartment was my only real option to be in one of the only cities in the entire world where you can move here with absolutely nothing, not knowing a single person, and make your dreams come true. So this vlog is a special one as someone who's spent...
See, that's the allure. Everybody has that thought of New York, you know? I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna make it happen by any means necessary. New York is where it needs to go down. You know what I mean? Now, today I would say, man, you can, with the power of social media, and you can do it from anywhere now. You don't have to go to New York. You can go to Atlanta. You can go to Cali. You can go to Texas. You can make it happen from anywhere now. But back then, that was the allure. You needed to hit New York if you wanted to make your dreams come true.
2 years of their life living in a shoebox New York City apartment. And if you follow my Instagram, you know I recently moved into a 2,000 plus square foot loft, which I'll be touring in the next episode. But it's very safe to say I have the perspective of what it's like to live in these places we're about to tour in today's episode. There he is.
Did I ruin your shot?
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Cash Jordan. So if you don't know, Cash is one of the top rental agents in the entire city. This guy has toured how many apartments? You said 250?
Oh, jeez. So I've made over 250 apartment tours on my channel, but they're not as nice as his tours.
As you know, I mentioned I've lived in a 250 square foot apartment. This is kind of going back like a blast from the past. Let's see, we're at the first place. And like I said, these apartments are only going to get smaller. The final one might be the smallest one in the entire city.
And they're all smaller than what you just mentioned. None of these are 200 square feet. No, forget that. That right there is 3rd Avenue. On the other side of us is 2nd Avenue. We're in Midtown East on 53rd Street. And you see that tent city? Those are actually restaurants. So if you walk out your door, you might gain weight. You ready?
So here we go. Nice welcome. All right. So for the main hallway, we have the actual apartments. We have 4 units here.
Ready?
Here we are, first apartment. Door stays open. Oh wow. This is actually not as bad as I thought. Number one, because we're facing south.
True.
So we have the sunlight. But this is this is a tiny apartment. What's the square footage?
It's not a bad place. Let's check the square footage. I got the laser tool.
Yeah, what do we have here?
17 feet 7 inches by 6 feet 6 inches. How tall are you?
6'4".
So if you go horizontal, your head and your feet are going to touch the fridge. Roughly 18 by 6, so like 110 square feet, not counting the bathroom. So maybe it gets up to 107.
That is cramped. Oh man, you get up, you stand up, you're pretty much out of your bed and in your closet. You turn to the right if you put your bed right here and you're in your kitchen. You take a few more steps, you probably can make it to the bathroom and then head out the door. So if you're late for work, you can probably get out the door pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? That is cramped, fam. But on the other hand, you know what I mean? If you just starting out, you're young, but that's a person with kids, I would lose my mind. Holy linoleum.
75, 150 square feet max. This is the biggest place that we're seeing. Your bed, I can't see another spot for it than in this corner somewhere. And I think you're gonna wanna get the smallest bed that you can. But once you've got a bed here, really, past the fridge, I mean, it's gonna be a small table and probably like a TV mounted on the wall, and that's the setup. I wouldn't put a couch here. What's crazy, most people, they don't do a Murphy bed because they're gonna live here for like 2 years. Mm-hmm. They didn't have one in their parents' house growing up, and it just doesn't make sense when, oh, I might move in with so-and-so in a year anyways, why am I gonna spend more than I need to, right?
Exactly.
Let me show you guys the bathroom. So, again, I'm happy that this is like normal size. Need to get an extra light bulb up there.
I'm shocked. That bathroom is bigger than I expected. I am so shocked. But yeah, that's crazy. The bathroom might be the most elegant spot in the house.
But at least it's like a normal sized bathroom. The fact that it has a bathroom.
Exactly. Because, I mean, you'll see later in the video, but the fact that there is a bathroom in here, you know, that's a luxury.
Yeah, it's yours. This is not a bad apartment. It's a good place. It's just small. The kitchen and everything was redone like a year ago. You've got all normal size for New York. Normal size appliances. Any of the other 49 states, that's not a normal size stove.
I love how in New York things just become normalized. Like this becomes a nice kitchen for an apartment like this, but also like the nice lacquer on the cabinets, good storage, pretty much
This is the nicest place we're gonna see.
What is it?
Bro, if you suffer from claustrophobia, look away. These places are not for you, bro.
So then we have,
that is your closet.
And that's it. What is the rent for this place?
So it's...
All right, y'all. This is, I know that was probably pretty loud. Probably killed your eardrums, my fault. But this is the moment we've been waiting for, the price. Now, I don't even know where to begin on something like this. I would probably say maybe $2 grand, $3 grand. I don't know. because I'm not sure where they are in location. They said 2nd Street and all that type of stuff, which is gibberish to me, who's not so familiar with New York other than going to Cats and different places like that. But yeah, so I don't know as far. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what this price is. But if you're a college student, this is like a typical dorm room for you. So if you're a college student, a person just starting out, this may be perfect.
It's 1,800 with some free rent, so it nets out to 15.
This is the starting point of this video. Like Cash was saying, that
I was pretty close. I said 2,000. So 1,500 to 1,800. That's what I was thinking. That's crazy, bro. Where I live down around this area, that gets you a 3 to 4 bedroom townhouse, possible basement maybe to rent. Night and day.
the nicest, the largest
Yes.
from here. It's just
This is the big guy.
it's not horrible for $1,500 a month. If you're just moving to the city and you're looking for that first apartment, this is not a bad first apartment. Cash was just saying it's been a while since he's taken anything but the subway. There was a point when I first moved here where I would bike from the Upper East Side down to the meatpacking district because I couldn't afford the monthly pass.
That's crazy.
In my mind, I think it was $120 a month was like, that's food.
Yeah.
That's food right there. So I biked from the Upper East Side. I'm talking year round.
We're here on McDougal Street. We're by Washington Square Park, New York University. Fun neighborhood, not Midtown.
Definitely a more desirable neighborhood. You have all the cafes. It's much quieter. You're on a tree-lined street. And this place is smaller.
Yes.
Correct.
And cheaper, but definitely smaller. And maybe the neighborhood's a little louder.
Let's go check it out.
That's another thing you got to deal with, man. That's that city life, bro. The city that never sleeps.
There's a code I have to type in.
So
I can't show the code to the internet.
But the fact that we have a code, that's a little level up rather than a key entry. We have a code.
Yeah.
Let's head on in.
I don't know if we're all gonna fit. Come on in.
Oh. I don't have, do you see this? Here, Diego, spin around. This is the smallest apartment I've ever seen.
You might be too big for this apartment.
Like, my wingspan is almost the entirety. This is probably, what, 9 foot?
Bro, can you imagine being in there, 2 people, girlfriend, boyfriend, trying to coexist in that apartment? Huh? If y'all have a disagreement, where do you go? You gotta deal with it. That may or may not help your relationship. You gotta look that person in the eye. You gotta deal with whatever y'all going through because you're gonna see them no matter what. Goodness, like where do you eat? There's no kitchen.
Go look at the bathroom, dude. Wait till you see that.
Are you seeing this in the frame? So for some perspective, like I'm a pretty big person, but I'm picking up the entire door of this bathroom. Bathroom sink, we have a vanity. The shower is just in the middle here, sandwiched in. You have the shower rod to then cover the water from getting on your toilet. I've never seen I don't have words for this. I'm not even like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. On a positive note, this is technically a self-cleaning bathroom because everything's gonna get wet because your shower's right here in the middle. And you have the nice shower caddy. I can't believe this. I mean, we're gonna have to take some measurements, but this is...
You have to go inside. Look, you had to turn. You can't look
literally
straight
had
in.
to turn like this to get out. I had to do the side shuffle to get out.
If you're a person that's a little bit on the hefty side, bro, you couldn't, there's no way. He's skinny and sliding through there. Imagine if you're a little bigger and trying to slide through there, bro. Whew. This apartment has to come with like a weight limit, man, because you can't even get into a bathroom if you're a little bigger. This is crazy.
Bathroom. And then we have the, I guess you could call this the kitchen with the
Kitchenette.
The kitchenette. We have a sink, some nice storage area.
You could put a hot plate here, I guess, and plug it in.
The faux marble right here on top. From the kitchen, then we have the mini fridge, microwave combo, some nice shelves to store whatever you like. And then in the corner where Diego is
You can't fit a bed. Don't say bed.
where the bed would go.
Yeah, I don't see another place for the bed. I mean, it's gonna have to go here.
This could be the bed, so this is technically a loft. So you could, if this holds, should we test?
Yeah, I mean, do you have insurance? Does Eric have insurance?
So you could sleep up here. This holds 215 pounds. Wow. So you would put a ladder there, and then this would be the bed.
And actually, look at this. I'm just noticing this. See that spackle?
Oh yeah.
Someone
had a ladder. You know, we gotta look at the positives when renting, because this whole video is about you're just moving to the city for the first time, you're looking for that first place. So on the positives, you have a huge window with tons of light bouncing off that window. You have the fire escape, which is, this could be a balcony, you know.
That's where I would spend a lot of my time, right there, bro. I need fresh air. Claustrophobic. Oh my God, I feel like the walls is caving in. But like you said, if you're a new artist, you're starting out your music career or your writing career or your entrepreneurship, and you come in here to make it all happen, bro. This is where you start. This is where you start.
Mind if I pop out there?
at your own risk.
Let's head out there. You have your own, I guess you could call this a terrace, if I can even make it out here. Okay, got the shimmy out here. Okay, we made it. So
look at the clothesline right here. Don't peep the clothesline with the clothespins right here, bro.
you do have technically an outdoor space, and it's actually interesting. Someone has the drying line here with the closed clips. You could even have a garden out here. Someone has a plant box. Like Cash was saying outside, you are paying for the neighborhood. We're on a beautiful tree-lined street in the West Village. But back into the apartment, let's go take some measurements. If I can shimmy on in here.
From the medicine cabinet to the tile, what is that, 2 feet?
Yep, just 2.5.
Oh, that is a tight shot, man. Right there, 1.7.
Let's get the measurement of the actual space. So I'm so, like, what is this space? So let's do.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, kitchen counter.
Just about 8 feet.
Yeah, it's
just under 8.
Yeah, depending on where I put it. Like right now, it's 7-11. Sometimes it's 8. So like 8 by 9.
8 by 9.
8 by 9. 72 square feet. 72 square feet, and it's all yours. $1,200 is what this nets out to. So
$1,200. There's people right now who don't pay that for their mortgage in their home with a couple thousand square feet, and they're looking at this video like, I could never. they're tooting their nose up like, I could never. Whew. That's crazy.
oh, it's cheaper and smaller than what we saw first. It definitely has less, but like Eric mentioned, the neighborhood here is fantastic. And since you'd probably be paying $1,200 for your own bedroom in this neighborhood, to get an apartment that's the size of a bedroom, is that the same deal with no roommate? It might be.
We took a little hiatus. We picked up another member of the apartment hunting squad, and we're seeing, this is it.
This is it. And you know what's funny is we have another member with us, and this is the smallest place.
And you said it's pet friendly.
It is pet friendly, so St. Mark's Place, fun neighborhood, right by, New York University as well, since it kind of takes over downtown, but definitely an awesome block, lots of restaurants.
This is it.
This is it.
14 St. Mark's.
That's right.
Theo's excited. Look at this dog.
And I can only think you could last in these apartments maybe a year, maybe 2 years, because what most people do in New York, I know when I go to New York, all I do is eat. Eat and eat and eat and want to eat here and try this, gain weight and gain weight. You're only gonna last in there about a good year before you outgrew the apartment, literally.
Just like foaming and chomping at the bit to get in. Let's go, Theo, come on. Not bad. This is actually a pretty impressive entryway.
So this is the nicest building that we've been to so far.
Diego's gonna go in there and film our reactions to seeing this, but don't say anything when you get in there. I wanna have the reaction. You good to go in?
No, let him get in position. Get as far back as you can. All right, ready?
All right, let's do this. This can't be legal. This is it?
This can't be legal. This can't be legal. No, man. If you sneeze in there, the mist from your sneeze it touches everything in there. Like, this is a quarantine studio. Like, this, oh my gosh, the rooms on a boat are sometimes bigger than this. This is insane. I think prisoners live better than this.
Man,
What? What?
We're home.
What is the square footage of this? This is...
Let me get the tool.
There's a bunk bed here without the bottom bunk. We've got a loft going on. A sink. I guess this is the Is there a bathroom?
It's out in the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
The hallway bathrooms.
You gotta leave your place to go to the bathroom. That sucks. How many people wake up in the middle of the night and have to take that middle of the night pee? I do. You know what I'm saying? To have to leave my place and go outside of it to use the bathroom is just different.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. You could never live here with a dog.
That's what I'm thinking. People do it.
It was a tiny dog, but could you imagine this dog living in here? The door almost hits the sink. And this is this is the kitchen. You have a little mirror here, medicine cabinet, this tiny sink with storage underneath, mini fridge, microwave. Comes with a TV at least. We have the bunk bed, which is pretty awesome, good use of space.
True.
The loft above, some nice shelving, closet, the two fluorescent lights.
From your high school gymnasium.
Wow.
Like you would do everything in your power not to go home. You'd be out with friends. You'd be like, so what we doing next, y'all? They'd be like, man, we're going home. No, we don't need to go home. Why do you want to go home? Come on, man, this is New York. Let's just keep going. I look at you literally about, you don't want to go to that apartment, do you? Like, you would do everything not to go home.
Just for some perspective, I wanted a shot of myself and Theo in the frame. I can actually go and put my arm almost across the entirety of this apartment. This is 6'8" wingspan, so this is probably just under 7 feet. Cash is gonna take some measurements, but also check this out. This is just a reality of living in a place like this. If you're a tall person, I mentioned in the last place having that natural sunlight. This is a true alleyway view. There's a little light on the top floor, but you look down, it's just nothing but brick.
Look at all the trash down there where people done threw trash.
There's a little light on the top floor, but you look down, it's just...
Look at that down there. Huh? All that for New York. You don't even get a view in this place. All of that. If I was a music artist, I'd be in there writing songs about being locked up, and I've never been to jail, but I'm locked up in this apartment. Like, it'd be all kind of stuff like that.
Nothing but brick.
It's great if you have no friends yet. If you're still working on friends, if you don't have them yet, this saves you some money.
What does this place go for?
So...
Probably $1,000.
Right now, these are between $10.95 and $11.95.
And these rent, right?
Yeah.
People rent these. The fact there's people willing to pay $1,100.
Jeez Louise, Papa, jeez. Oh, really? Oh, really? $1,100, $10.95 to $1,100 for that? For that? I can't even poop inside of there. No. I gotta cop a squat outside my own place. I gotta pay a rack for that? I mean, $1,100? Man.
A month. This is smaller than a college dorm.
Do you want to know something crazy that I didn't tell you about this apartment? I lived in this exact unit in 2007. This exact unit, I lived here. And I had like all this stuff I tried to move in and none of it fit, so I had to throw away half my furniture. And at the end of the day, I had the bed, which was up, and I had like a little futon, which is where he's standing over by the window. My clothes, I had enough, like a slim enough wardrobe that it did fit in the closet. Like I was like 22, I just wanted to be in the city.
But you made it work.
I made it work.
So if you're watching this and you're looking to move to the city, it is definitely possible.
It's possible, man. It's definitely possible. And I encourage anybody who's looking to go move to New York to make it happen. Your dreams, if your dreams, you feel like they're there, and you want to start from scratch and you don't have much, then definitely it can happen. Because they make it seem like there's no place for you to live, but actually there's a few places for you to start out. And I bet it's a waiting list for places like that. I bet it is.
Don't say the rent's too high, excuses. If you want to move here bad enough and you have that dream, It's right here. Contact Cash. All the places that we've shown in this video, Cash is actually renting out, so they're all down below in the description, along with Cash's contact information. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, go subscribe to Cash. He is the rental guru here in New York City. Anything rentals, this guy can help you out there. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.
Holy, hey, Christy, mama. Wow. Wow. Listen, to all my fellow New Yorkers up there, man, that are living up there, all the family, like, hey, man, I commend you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have some of the best food. Don't get me wrong. Y'all have some of the best food. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. I love to go up there, and at any opportunity I get to go to Times Square, walk around down there, or, you know what I mean, over to Cats. Those are like my favorite places to go. But yes, at one point in time, it was everything in me wanted to be in New York. It did. And I didn't know nothing about this, but me and Queen couldn't have made it in there. No, we had children at the time. So yeah, that was interesting to see, to say the least. You know what I mean? But y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all thought of this video, man. Inside the smallest, and I do mean small, apartments in New York City, man. It's your boy L. Till the next reaction. I'm out. Peace. Y'all stay solid. Hey.